evening, everybody! I'm Jason from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and this is day 45 of 100 Days of Gaming. 100 Days of Gaming is part of Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. You want to play games and heal kids? Of course you do. Go to www.extra-life.org, and there you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges for your favorite children's hospital. And I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, so that means I'm playing games to raise money for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary. Once you've collected pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers, you can then play games straight for 24 hours on November 3rd, or whatever day is good for you. And all the money that gets pledged for you stays with your local children's hospital. And last year in 2017, over 50,000 participants in 97 countries helped over 10 million kids at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Canada and the United States, and raised well over $11 million in 2017. And that is just all kinds of awesome. And plus, the Alberta Children's Hospital helps out over 97,000 kids every year. So Extra Life is a great way to have a lot of fun for a really good cause. So if you'd like to know more about Extra Life, or if you'd like to sign up for yourself and start playing games to heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. But for now, for the next hour or so, I'll be playing Eternal. Okay, so this is a card game that I saw when I was in Seattle for PAX last week, and I got to try a demo of the game when I was at the developer's booth. But I made a promise to myself as part of 100 Days of Gaming to not duplicate any games that I play. But considering that what I got to try out at PAX was under demo conditions and not the actual live game, I thought I'd give the full game a chance. It's a free-to-play card game on Steam, so I've got nothing to lose, but everything to gain, considering that the pamphlet that I picked up at the booth said that Twitch Prime members get free in-game loot, and I'm a sucker for free stuff. So, I already claimed and attached all that, but since I just started the game, it looks like I'm going my way through a bit of a story mode tutorial, so let's go ahead and play. And yep, I was right, this is a tutorial.
Careful, child. This one is dangerous.
It's nothing I can't handle. Your enemy has no units. Attack with your gunslinger.
Okay, so yeah, it kind of looks like that this game is in the Hearthstone mold. Units steal damage equal to their strength. Units die if their health reaches 0. Okay. These attack. Flashing duelist. Okay. Hippo!
You win when your enemy runs out of health.
Wow, I did not know that. It's almost as if I'm playing a video game.
Play the elf by dragging it from your hand.
These were our woods once.
Select both of your units so they can attack together.
Okay, yeah. Do a twofer. Send my gunslinger, my elf against
Your
them.
opponent chose to block your elf. Now you can play Back Alley Bouncer from your hand.
Back alley bouncer. Okay.
You're not on the list.
Dishes out 4 and can take 3.
Units that are unblockable can't be blocked by enemy units, making them great attackers that can slip past enemy defenses.
Okay.
Each enemy unit can only block one attacker. If you attack both units, your enemy can only block one of them.
Okay, so I'll send that guy.
Each enemy unit can only block one attacker. If you attack both units, your enemy can only block one of them.
Okay, if that's a cue to set both my guys after the Thorn Beast, I don't know what is, so let's send them out.
That Lethrai Nightblade should help.
Through the shadows.
getting mad. Okay, that didn't work out.
We must run.
No. I've done enough running.
Weapons are played on your units. They provide bonuses to strength, health, and sometimes have additional effects. Drag that axe to your unblockable Nightblade to increase its strength and health.
Okay, here you go, buddy. Have an axe.
Attack with your Nightblade. Those beasts won't be able to block it.
Okay, and... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, looks like you can't drag a target over there. Sorry, I guess I'm kind of thinking about Hearthstone controls. So let's attack! Boom!
That wasn't so tough.
Well, it is a tutorial.
Patience, girl.
I am victorious!
It's an easy thing to lose your way in that forsaken place, and the Shadow can do strange things to you. Explorers will test the edges from time to time, but the ones who push too far don't always come out the same.
Okay, looks like so far, that this game kind of have a weird West kind of vibe, with this mix of sorcery and gunslinging. So, I actually haven't seen that often in many of the games I've played, so it's intriguing.
What happened to you?
Stay back. We've been tainted by the Shadow.
Drag a Shadow Sigil from your hand to increase your power by 1.
Okay, yeah, remember talking to the devs at PAX about this. It looks like that these sigil cards determine how many of each type of power you need in order to be able to play your cards. And there's a couple different druids.
Your power has increased. It will refresh at the start of your turn. Brass Shorthorn only costs 1 power to play. Go ahead and play it.
Okay, yep, and since I only have, influence that you play cards of that faction. So that means I have 1 influence.
Bring it on!
1 power, I can summon that guy. And end my turn.
Increase your power again by playing another sigil from your hand.
Okay, get another one out there.
You now have 2 power and can play Flashy Duelist.
Okay, and let's get my duelist out
Watch me!
Your Shorthorn was played last turn and can now attack.
there. Okay, guess that means that they recovered from summoning sickness, and in there, dude. And yeah, I guess I can't do anything else, so let's move on.
Remember, you lose the game if your health is reduced to 0.
Thank you, game.
Spells have a one-time effect when played. Drag them to the unit or player you want to affect.
Okay, so that means with that spell...
Take out that enemy wolf with your spell.
Okay, kill a unit with 3 attack or less. Okay?
Now the coast is clear. Attack with all of your units.
Take him out! Oh. Let's get the sigil and end my turn.
Happy hour is over.
The enemy outlaw can only block 1 of your units. Attack!
Oh, won't let me play the sigil first. Well, it is tutorial rules, so... Okay. Let's see, who can he block? At the end of your turn, have no cards in your hand. Oh, I saw that. Okay, he can only block mine. So I will attack that one, and
The
attack.
enemy outlaw can only block 1 of your units. Attack!
Okay, guess I was taking the instructions a bit too literally. So, attack!
Another sigil lets you play the 4-cost bouncer.
Okay, play a sigil.
Now you can get your bouncer into the fight.
Now I'm good. Okay, now I've got power,
You're not on the list.
and here comes my bouncer dude.
Drag your bouncer to block a hound. With 3 health, it will survive the hound's 2 strength attack.
Okay, would it be too cliche to say, ooh, let the dogs out? Yes, it would.
Even though your units are damaged in battle when they block, they recover all of their health at the end of each turn. Units with Infiltrate provide a special effect the first time they damage the enemy player. Look for opportunities for them to get past enemy blockers. Attach that amulet to one of your units.
Okay, so yeah, I think that'll touch the big guy
That
there.
hound is exhausted and can't block. You can attack and infiltrate.
Okay, looks like that infiltrate is a new gameplay mechanic. Sigil, and end the turn.
Right out!
The enemy can only block one attacker. Finish this.
Okay, let's send in all my guys. Finish them off!
The poor things. What did this to them?
I am victorious!
With her father's death and the Eternal Throne sitting empty, Vara was wanted back in Argentport. Her uncle Roland sent one of his best men to escort her home, whether she wanted to go or not. It seems Vara had other plans.
Okay, let's take on the next tutorial mission. Marshal Iron.
Vara, you're needed in Argentport.
I go my own way, lackey.
Good. Good. That's enough. You're coming with me. The
Oh, yeah.
price of progress.
Summon provides an effect when you play the unit. You choose which unit gets -1/-1 after playing the Acolyte.
Okay,
Each new game, you'll need to regain power through playing sigils.
okay, so yeah, so I guess that means I can't do anything right now, so end my turn. Ow.
Proud to serve.
Play another Shadow Sigil. Better late than never. Play Brass Shorthorn to defend yourself.
Okay.
Bring it on!
Okay, and that's all I can do, so end my turn. Okay.
Better block before your health gets too low.
Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, that guy can dish out 3, so I will definitely block that guy.
One more power lets you play your Acolyte. Amethyst Acolyte can take down that Valkyrie when you play it.
Okay, yeah, looks like this does all match up with the instructions that I got with the demo that I tried at PAX last week. Has it already been a week since I've been to PAX? Almost feels like yesterday. Okay, so yeah, the Amethyst Acolyte.
A small incision.
Okay, and There goes your guy. I guess that's all I can do, so I'll end my turn.
Rule number 1, don't drop your tools.
The price of progress.
When one of your units with lifesteal deals damage, you will gain that same amount of health. Infused Strike is a nice trick. Attack, and Ironthorn won't see it coming.
Okay, so let's see. We'll attack your Acolyte first.
Now you've got them. Drag Infused Strike to your Acolyte.
Okay.
Thanks to
Alright.
lifesteal, your Acolyte gains you 5 health.
Yeah, that was a big
You're
help.
getting closer to playing Direwood Rampager.
Yeah. When in doubt, call in the elephants. Always a good rule of thumb to live by. Oops, something occurred. Oh yeah,
Watch me!
let's get that guy out there. You never have too many guys on the field.
You'll never escape. Rowan will send others.
Proud to serve.
When your units die, they go to your void and remain there. Shadowlands Guide can bring one back to fight again.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I think it's likely that means that maybe at this next turn one of my guys is going to die, so I'm going to...
This way.
Bring it on!
Alright. Okay, so now that I've got all the required power and all the right kind of influence, meaning I can now play my Rampager! I think I could totally wreck this guy. Attack! Unless he's been hiding a really powerful card.
Serpents on the horizon!
Your 7th power lets you play Inspire Obedience. Play Inspire Obedience to take down the soldier.
Kill an enemy unit, your units get 1 attack this turn. Okay, yeah.
Your units are stronger this turn. Attack and end this.
Okay. Charge!
Come,
He's down.
child. I have something that can help.
Right, and I got her deck of cards.
She survived Ironthorn, but Vara knew others would follow. So when Azendel offered a gift that would hide her from those who would force her to return to Argentport, she gratefully accepted. But as Vara clasped his pendant around her neck, her memories began to fade like smoke. Caleb, the uncrowned prince they call him. A bastard with a belly full of fire who will never claim his father's throne.
The big swords and guns, I'm getting a
When
fight.
Caiaphas died, Caleb set out to learn his mother's name. He hoped the practiced mages could prove his blood was true. Help him inherit the title he called his birthright. His journey to their tower was a hard one, and the spellslingers themselves? Well, you never can trust them. Caleb's search for his past began at the walls of Argentport, with an unlucky grunt ordered to bar the gates. Some folks just gotta learn things the hard way.
I'm sorry, sir. Commander Roland has ordered the gates sealed.
You'd make me a prisoner inside my own city?
got your orders.
I am Sarat. I will prepare you for the many dangers that await in the wide world. Now, let us begin. When a unit with Warcry attacks, the topmost unit or weapon of your deck gets +1 strength and +1 health, or +1/+1 for short. This bonus stacks with each Warcry.
Okay. I think
Oni
that-
Ronin costs 1 power. Play it from your hand.
Okay, so
Die
that means
with
I get
honor.
that.
Your move.
And my turn.
Units with charge can attack the turn you play them. Find opportunities to surprise your enemy with the damage they can do.
I'm leaving one way or another.
Play a fire sigil to reach 2 maximum power. With charge, you can play Blazing Renegade and attack with it right away.
Okay, looks like the playfield also has some interactive features on that as well. Yep, just like Hearthstone. Okay,
Always
Renegade.
bring a knife to a gunfight!
Then an invoke to attack.
Fast spells can be played not only on your turn, but on enemy turns or in reaction to enemy spells.
Oh, didn't even scratch his paint.
Hold the gates!
Proud to serve.
Go!
Okay. Oh, Archer.
Choose your side!
Her out there. And let's attack him. And attack. And my turn. Arc of Shame. First unit has -3.
Oni Ronin is normally a 2/1, but this Ronin was given +2/+2 from Warcry.
Nice. Okay. So that means I gotta get him out
Die
there.
with honor.
Okay. Bam. Oh, it can also summon the purple cards.
Stand
too.
aside.
Okay, now that I'm now strong enough to summon this guy, Stone Powder Heretic. When he attacks, double his attack this turn. Okay, yeah, that sounds
Not
okay.
every weapon needs a blade.
Like a good one. Okay, oh yeah, that guy can't dish out anything. All I can do is that he's just a. Well, I guess you really can't call it a bullet sponge in a sorcery in a fantasy themed game like this. Oh wait, but the characters do have guns, so yeah, he's just gonna be a bullet sponge. Send it, everybody.
Proud to serve.
Order! Order! Stand aside.
I could use a little help here.
Cauldron Gunsmiths should do the trick.
Okay, now truth be told, I actually kind of like these card games when it actually gets this kind of a desperate, when you have few or no cards left in your hand or the other opponent's hands. It just makes it really more thrilling, in my opinion. Helps you believe in the heart of the cards. Summon each of your units, deal 1 damage.
With this, you can't miss.
Right on time. I'm leaving now. Don't wait up.
And victory!
The road to the Praxis Arcanum was a long and dusty hall, and Caleb found the doors sealed when he arrived. His pounding fist near shook the tower, and soon the doorkeeper appeared.
And why do I think the doorkeeper is going to be a big, strong, tough guy that doesn't take no for an answer? Yeah, I didn't call that one.
I seek the mage Marison!
Unfortunately, Mistress Marison is not accepting petitions just now. Perhaps if you return, after the harvest?
I will see her! Now!
Oh, I'm afraid I didn't make myself clear.
Who's out there?
Entomb provides a bonus when the unit is killed. Ticking Grenadin will deal 3 damage to the enemy player when it dies.
Okay. That sounds like a good one.
You'll
have
need
on
to
the
play
view.
a fire sigil to play your Grenadin can deal with that village watch.
And my turn. Block. And boom!
The journey to Amara is long.
Okay, put another fire sigil out there. And yeah, these guys are still way too powerful for me to play, so I guess I'll just have to end my turn now.
This'll do the trick.
You can shoot down that Oasis Seeker before it has the chance to attack again.
Let's see, where is he? Oh yeah, the Oasis Seeker. When Oasis Seeker attacks, you gain 1 health. Okay, yeah, gotta get him down pretty soon. Here's a shot. I can do 2 damage to an unit, 2 damage to enemy player. Ah, that's right. So I can take him out. And the player as well. Another sigil, and end my turn.
On your feet, Wanderer!
This guy just keeps getting stronger. Okay, but now I can play my Centaur Outrider.
Right out!
And end my turn.
It's written right here.
Better block before your health gets too low.
Okay, I will block that guy since he's the strongest.
Charge might turn this around by getting in a lot of damage quickly.
Okay, charge. Centaur Raid Leader. Charge, meaning he can attack the turn it is played, and summon the top unit of your deck gets charge. Of course, I don't know what's laying in there, but this is a tutorial, bet it's something good.
Burn it all!
Centaur Raid Leader gives your next unit charge. Go on the offensive and attack. Charge! Get Pit Fighter into battle.
Okay.
To the slaughter! You're not the only one who knows how to fight.
I see I underestimated you.
Attack with both of your units.
Okay, get him out there. And it's my turn. Okay, it's coming down to the wire.
Time quickens.
Double damage will double all damage from the unit. This includes normal battle damage, but also any other damage the unit may deal. Play your charge unit first.
Brace yourself!
You held them off long enough. End this.
Okay, let's finish him off.
The enemy chose to block Pit Fighter with 2 units. It'll deal enough to kill 1 blocker, then assign the rest of its damage to the other. Now that the enemy health is low enough, Detonate will finish this.
Deal 4 damage to the enemy player.
Marison! Come down from your tower!
am victorious!
Caleb finally faced the mage who could tell him of his mother and help him claim the Eternal Throne. But Morrison's rhymes only enraged the prince.
Okay, now that we're half an hour into the stream, this does sound like it's a good time for a station break. You're watching me play Eternal on 100 Days of Gaming for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. Do you want to play games and heal kids? Go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges from your friends, family, and co-workers. And then you play games for 24 hours straight on November 3rd. Or whatever day works for you. Or if 24 hours doesn't work for you, do 12-hour marathons or 6-hour marathons. Hey, whatever works for you, whenever works for you. And all the money that gets pledged to you stays at your chosen children's hospital. And me, I'm playing for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary. It helps out over 97,000 kids every year. Last year in 2017, Extra Life helped out over 10 million kids at 170 Children's Miracle Network hospitals across Canada and the United States. Over 50,000 gamers strong in 97 countries helped raise over $11 million in 2017, and that is just so awesome. And that is why we're doing 100 Days of Gaming. To draw more eyes towards the cause, now build up momentum towards the big day so that we can make Extra Life even bigger and better than before. So, if you like to play games and heal kids, or if you'd like to learn more, go to www.extra-life.org. And now let's get back to Eternal. Okay, looks like this is just the next stage in the tutorial, so let's keep going on.
Speak plainly, witch. Who is my mother? Does she live?
The acorn seeks a second tree, when it would thrive as one. Unwilling to let secrets be, you are your father's son.
Enough of your riddles! I will force the truth from you if I must!
I will send after you by my enchanted deck of cards!
Yeah.
Back to dust.
Cards require not only power, but also influence to play. You already have 8 power, but to play Caleb, you need 3 fire influence, and you only have 2 at the moment. Playing a fire sigil gives you both 1 power and 1 fire influence. You can wield 1 relic weapon at a time, and can use it to attack once each turn.
Okay, Magma Javelin.
A relic weapon gets you into the fight by letting you attack enemy units directly. If there are no enemy units, you can attack the enemy player. Drag your weapon to an enemy unit to attack it. Note that the unit you attack will damage you back.
Okay, let's get rid of this big guy. And my turn. Oh, it's a play card. Oh.
On my signal!
We've found it. You'll be good as new.
Okay, let's see. Who should I face next? The Pit Fighter or the Assembly Line? Well, I could get both.
To the slaughter!
Choose a blocker to damage. Let's see. I can take that one out. Then my turn.
I'll find my way.
When a card with Warp is on top of your deck, you can see it and play it as if it were in your hand. Your enemy can't see it. You can play Blinkwolf from the top of your deck.
Okay, and that is what I'll do.
Playing Caleb's favor will allow you to draw the fire sigil you need to play Caleb next turn.
All right. Of course.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Okay. Send out everybody to attack.
Back to dust.
Why must children break what they do not understand?
This is over.
You finally have enough fire influence to send Caleb into battle. Charge!
Okay.
The rebels are aiming high. Best not let them down.
Okay, guess I can finish it all off all at once.
No! I need answers!
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have taken out the sorceress that could actually give me the answers that I needed. Well, demo, what can you do? Tutorial level, rather.
Caleb proved his mettle, but not his wits. He bested the old sorceress in battle, but she told him nothing more. His victory left him no closer to learning his mother's name, or to claiming the eternal throne. For Talir, her brother Caiaphas' death was both a tragedy and a mystery. What had happened in the throne room? What had Caiaphas done, and why? Talir needed answers, and she set out to find them. Talir started her search among the witches of the Filmwood. There's some bad magic happening under those trees. But Talir was never one to be squeamish about a curse or two.
So what new mechanics will be brought in here?
Answer my questions, witch, and I'll leave you to your foul magic.
Every secret has a price.
Play a time sigil from your hand.
Okay.
Initiate of the Sands only costs 1 power.
Time quickens.
Relics provide bonuses while in play. Xenon Obelisk makes all of your units more powerful, and becomes even stronger once you've reached 8 power.
Okay, so I'm guessing that one I'll have to play later.
Initiate of the Sands can still attack while it increases your maximum power.
Attack! Sigil up there?
Safe travels, friend.
And end my turn.
When a unit with Overwhelm is blocked, if it has more strength than the blocker's health, the extra damage is applied to the enemy player.
Okie doke. Okay, I think that's the code that I have to get the relic out. Okay, and attack, and attack. And then my turn.
Through the shadows.
Okay. Timekeeper gets 1/1 for each of your influence. Oh, so I guess that means...
Talk.
Okay, so let's send these out to attack. Well, that clears the board. Okay, let's draw a time sigil from your desk or overwhelm. Let's get the big guy out there. And attack! And end my turn.
We all change.
Who is this? What is that mark on your face?
Okay, so let's see. Yep, can't summon the big guy yet. Gain health equal to the wheeler's health. Okay. Okay. Okay, send them all out. Okay, almost down for the count.
These were our woods once.
The lights
When you
gather.
draw a card with fate, you get a bonus effect. Lumen Shepherd plays a wisp for you for free.
I like free stuff.
Focus, child.
Okay, so I want my guys to attack again.
Who was that man? He seemed strange.
Kaboom! I am victorious!
Some folk believe mages can read the future in flames. Talir knows better than most, and tracked down a rebel caster rumored to have the gift of prophecy.
Okay, let's keep on going.
You're with us or against us?
I have no quarrel with your rebellion.
They got the jump on you. Hold them off as long as you can.
Well, that prophetic mage has only, what, 3 health points. This is the real short battle.
Killer lets the unit attack an enemy unit directly a single time, each damaging the other. This special attack can be made the turn the unit is played.
So, guess I gotta...
Envelop can be used on the enemy turn to slow them down a little.
Attacking enemy unit in okay. Ah, that's a fast spell. So that means I gotta wait until one of his dudes attacks before I can use that.
You should avoid taking as much damage as possible.
Not quite as planned.
Put enemy unit into the enemy hand with cost increased by 2. Okay. Let's put a unit in the owner's hand. Okay, yep. Then like that way. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, I guess that's all I can do. I need to get some dudes on the field.
Not quite as planned.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Units with ambush can be played at the end of the enemy turn, or during enemy attacks for a surprise block.
Okay, so I think that's code means I gotta wait for them to attack. Ah, crud.
Now you can ambush an attacker with Dune Phantom. Once you've played Dune Phantom, choose which unit you wish to block.
I'll block that one.
Keep them back just a little while longer.
Okay. Plus the miss. Put an enemy unit into the other player's hand while the cost increased by 2. Okay. Strong guy in there. And end my turn. I'll block that one.
Time Weaver will double the cost of a card in the enemy hand, keeping it away for a little longer.
Okay.
All in good time.
I'll keep that card busy for a little while. I can't attack with that one because he can't dish out any, so I'll end my turn. Right, now
Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly.
You know, I can finally get out my predatory Carnosaur!
Killer allows your Carnosaur to immediately attack an enemy unit directly. The enemy is only at 3 health and will be forced to block an attack from Time Weaver.
Okay, I think this one's just about over.
You held them off long enough. End this.
Okay, you're going down.
What are these strangers around you?
I am victorious!
The Hurus seem much more than they let on. But you gotta be careful when you seek them out. From what I hear, they're as like to feed you to their owls as share the mysteries of the world. Talir needed to know more about the strangers she'd encountered. She needed the owl's wisdom.
At the beginning of each game, you'll have an opportunity to draw a new hand of cards if you wish.
Like
you should do so now. This hand has too many high-cost cards that are more suitable for later in the game.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Please, who are these strangers? What do they mean?
Faces in the shadows. Death.
Be gone.
This affects us all.
Deadly units will kill any unit they damage. Lumen Defender isn't a strong attacker, but it can kill any unit it gets into battle with.
So size is important. It's what you do with it.
We stand strong.
Their influence is everywhere.
I'll find my way.
Okay, and then my turn.
I bring word.
Okay, let's see. Who should I put up next? Yeah, I can't do that Timekeeper yet, but I can do the Sand
Back
Warrior.
to dust.
Attack! Okay, so now I can play my Timekeeper.
Talk.
Okay, actually, I'll keep him. We'll attack that. Let him through, didn't block. Okay. Okay, now I can get out my
Time heals all.
deadly defender. Right. Okay, so now attack both those guys. Send them out. Just block the damage. I'll get rid of the flyer. We're all in trouble.
Be redeemed.
Okay, get another sigil out there. Remember, a sigil of your choice from your deck.
Safe travels, friend.
It's a time sigil. Okay. Set them out to attack. Choose a block damage. That one looks like trouble. I guess now I can play the Amaran Archaeologist. Play a sigil of your choice when your deck depleted.
Ah, an unexpected find.
Ah, but this means...
Cards with Destiny are played for free when you draw them. You then immediately draw another card.
Next turn I can get Talir out onto the field.
So much to discover.
Sigil out there. Oh yeah, this guy's getting stronger.
We've found it!
Tick tock.
Okay, I think I can end this.
The shadows. They are coming.
Yeah, for you. Yeah, I got our deck of cards.
Talir's questions were only turning up more questions. What had the Huru meant about faces in the shadows? She began the journey back to Argenport, fearing that the worst still lay ahead. After the death of her husband, Caiaphas, Island was a queen without a crown. She'd never truly become welcomed in Argenport, even after all these years. She was still an outsider, a savage. She decided to visit her people among the clans of the North, to rediscover the world she'd left behind. Since Caiaphas' death, the roads outside of Argenport have been overrun by bandits. Island had no idea how bad things had gotten, but it didn't take her long to find out.
Okay, I'll keep this hand.
I'll be taking your coin.
What led you to this life?
Don't worry about my life, honey. Look after your own.
Sigil out there.
Flying units can't be blocked by units that don't fly. Cloud Snake Hatchling can safely soar over enemy units.
Oh yeah, flying units are jerks at card snakes. So of course, let's get them out there. Okay, can't play anything else, but instead I'll have my little flyer to attack. Cause some damage, and we are done. strike. Deal 4 damage to an attacking enemy. Okay. Yeah, the guy's pretty weak. I'll save that for later, actually.
Stunned units are exhausted and can't block or attack. They remain exhausted during the enemy's next turn.
Okay. And in my turn.
These were our woods once.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, I can.
Echo creates a duplicate copy of a card when drawn. You got an extra Thunderstrike Dragon just for drawing it.
Oh, so soon I can get 2 dragons out there. Nice.
You aren't welcome here.
Okay, I'll stop that guy. Send that one to attack. And end my turn.
These wings suit me just fine.
Okay, let's see. Attack! And end my turn. Okay, dish out 4, deal 1. Okay, now this would be a good time to deal the lightning strike.
You're not on the list.
Hey dude, you used to play with me. Did that one offer you a better contract or something? It was flying at 1-1.
Can you hear the wind blow?
Send him out. And end my turn. And let's see, who should I block? Let's see, I could take out the flying patrol, rather the Vainglory patrol, but that guy does more damage. Block him.
Watch me!
Okay, come on, I need another sigil. Let's see, he can dish out 1 and take 4. Block that guy. Oh, this isn't good. I think the tutorial is doing significantly less hand-holding now. Let's see.
I am the wind and the storm it carries.
Okay, we'll take a flyer here and end the turn and not send in my guys to attack. Okay.
I'll be taking that.
Okay, that didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. Okay, well, we're now at the 1 hour mark, so that's
Since
perfect
Caiaphas'
timing.
death, the roads outside of Argentport have been overrun by bandits. Island had no idea how bad things had gotten, but it didn't take her long to find out.
Okay, well, perfect timing that I reached game over at that point because we're now at the 1 hour mark, so that was Eternal. So that was part of 100 Days of Gaming for Extra Life, the 24-hour gaming marathon that's part of the Children's Miracle Network. If you want to play games and heal kids, go to www.extra-life.org. There you can sign up for free and then start collecting pledges for your favorite children's hospital. And me, I'm playing for the Alberta Children's Hospital right here in Calgary that helps out over 97,000 kids every year. So that means on November 3rd, I will be playing games for 24 hours, and all the money that's pledged for you will stay at the Alberta Children's Hospital. And you can do the same for your favorite children's hospital by signing up for Extra Life. Last year in 2017, over 50,000 participants in 97 countries helped out over 10 million kids at 170 local children's hospitals across Canada and the United States by raising over $11 million in 2017. And that is just all kinds of awesome. And that's why we're doing 100 Days of Gaming, to help build up momentum and get the word out and get more and more people's eyes towards the prize and signing them up. So, if that sounds like something fun and awesome, go to www.extra-life.org. Or if you'd like to support me and my own marathon efforts to support the Alberta Children's Hospital, you'll find a link to my Extra Life profile page on my Mixer page, or if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll find it in the links below. Well, thanks for tuning in for 100 Days of Gaming and watching me play Eternal. This was a card game that I saw demoed at PAX last week, and yeah, it's interesting, has some new mechanics. So I think maybe I'll check back on this one again later. So that's all for now, and as always, it's for the kids. Good night, everybody.